Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters, and if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming, horror content creator and variety streamer, and today we have some pretty exciting news as DBDLeaks, like always, is back at it, and this time we're diving into what's coming at Chapter 26. Now, I know we just had the mid-chapter drop on Monday for 25.5, but we all know that the 26 license chapter is coming, and we're going to take a look at what's going to be on there. Now, originally it was just thought to only be a night killer, but DBDLeaks is saying quite the contrary. Let's hop over to those tweets and take a look at what's going on. What DBDLeaks said here is a three-part tweet, and we're actually going to look at both the survivor as well as the killer's perks and info about chapter 26. Make sure to check out the whole thread. Survivor coming along with the night is called Vittorio, and that is the new survivor. We kind of didn't expect to have one. I thought this might have been a standalone killer chapter only, but DBDLeaks is saying otherwise. Now, unfortunately, what we have here is some pretty vague descriptions of what the perks are going to be, but first we're going to do the Knight's perks, and the first one's called Face the Darkness, and somehow it's going to make survivors scream. The second one is going to be called Hubris. Somehow this perk's going to apply Exposed status effect, and finally Nowhere to Hide. The perk is related to kicking generators, and now unfortunately we don't have all the fine details of what's exactly going to go on with either one of these perks, but that's kind of the names and what they're basically about until DBDLeaks or Dead by Daylight it kind of flushes these out further. Now for Vittorio's picks is first called Fogwise. This perk somehow relates to great skill checks, and if that is the case, we could see some tie-in to the power that is already hyper-focus. Potential Energy somehow adds progress to generators instantly. Oh my gosh, it's like Rebecca all over again. And Vittorio's Gambit gives some bonus to chase near gen. So Vittorio seems to be very focused on the progress of generators, which is something that survivors have really been complaining about since the extend to 90 seconds. Now finally, some small snippets of night power that I found. That's all I have, so your guess is as good as mine. The power is called Guard Haunter. Survivor can be quote-unquote hunted. Guard Patrol, survivor can be chased with it, and Guard gives the ability to break walls, pallets, and generators. So there's still a lot to be flushed out, but we have our first wave of information on what we have coming from this For Honor crossover. Now remember, from everything we're hearing, this looks like it's going to be in the same vein of what we got with Ghostface. Now Ghostface obviously is based on the Scream Ghostface killer, but our version of Ghostface in Dead by Daylight is his own unique being, and now I think we're seeing the same thing with the Knight, where the Knight is from the For Honor universe, or inspired by the For Honor universe, but is a completely original killer that Dead by Daylight can kind of do what they want, even though it is a crossover with For Honor, and that is really exciting because it does give them a lot more leeway. It does also open the door for really good possibilities for different types of cosmetics down the road, because they're not as tied to the original killer, so they don't have to worry about getting licensing information squared away before they actually make the cosmetic for it, which is why Ghostface, even though he's a licensed killer, kind of has so many more cosmetics. Hell, he has like 7 in this dang rift. Now, are you excited for Chapter 26? Are you excited to see what the Knight and Vittorio bring? Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.